Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Dead Space 2. And yeah, let's just, sorry I'm clicking on things here, but let's just try to start this bitch from here. I went all the way through a playthrough. I'm not really sure how long it took me, actually. I know it took me like a few hours to do this, but... Anyway, we're playing on PS3. I actually changed my controls to kind of reminisce, or I mean to replicate, the control scheme of Xbox, so I kind of got used to it, not gonna lie. And it's working out pretty well. I've gotten a lot better. I've upgraded my stuff. I've got, of course, you know, the classic plasma cutter fully upgraded and everything. For fuck's sake. And you probably notice I'm wearing a different suit. Well, that's because, again, I'm playing the PS3 version, which my PS3 version happens to have, or happens to be, limited edition version. So I have access to cool stuff, as in extra suits, and what have you. So if that bothers anybody, I'm sorry, of course, but not much I'm going to do about that, considering the fact of what we had to fucking go through. If you're wondering, I think it has 25 armor and 20 inventory, I think. So it's about the same amount of stuff that you get from the old suit that I was wearing earlier. Alright, now I gotta make sure this thing's not gonna fuck me. You know what? I'm probably missing something, I'm sure. I am. No, there's no way. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It's not a glitch. I'm just fucking stupid. I went through an entire playthrough. I wasted an entire playthrough. Oh my god. Look, I have no words for this. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm not surprised I would be that stupid. But they fucking hid that thing pretty damn well is what they did. I mean, I know it's right next to the door. I should have looked, but... oh well. Anyway, I got a better, proper outfit here. Great, now I gotta tell my brother, like, hey, by the way, the game wasn't broken. I just forgot that there was a door lock I had to go fucking touch. Son of a bitch. Yeah, just immediately run. The guns are gonna try to shoot you. God damn it, I can't believe it. What a fucking waste of time that was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the game, so thank God I do, but I cannot believe... The thing is, like, I uploaded that video before anybody got to see it, so in all fairness, no one ever had a chance to tell me, like, hey, fuckwad, it's not broken, you're just dumb. And here I thought that the game hated me. But I have video proof of Dead Space Remake fucking me. I do actually have proof of that. I have video proof on Twitter, like, a long time ago, but... Just trying to remember if there's anything, down here. But yeah, this was a bad idea, considering the fact that, like, one, that was there, and I didn't fucking realize I should have done that. And two, I was sitting here listening to music again, like, as I do, as one does. And typically when I do that, that's usually a bad idea, because once I start listening to music, I start getting into my head. And when I start getting into my head, I start thinking bad things. And I could talk about some of those bad things, those bad thoughts, those negative thoughts. I mean, I'm not going to gain anything from it anyway, so it's not like it really matters if I did, but I'm just saying, you know. They're not very nice. I'm over here, well, one of them I can tell you is I'm over here thinking, like, I don't want to fucking do this, man. Like, this whole Let's Play thing, like, it's starting to piss me off. Like, having to go through all this, having to suffer just to fucking get videos out, and it's like, God, fuck this. You know? It's the typical, you know, why do I have to do this? Like, I like the game, sure, of course, but God damn it, you know, I don't want to go all the way back through everything again. And also, fuck these ass wipes. And yeah, I've upgraded the pulse rifle to be relatively quite adequate at damage here, as you can probably tell. Or not even just damage, but just capacity, everything, and all that fun stuff. And some of these guys can't even get in. Got that one goofball just kind of blocking the way there. There we go. Hopefully they can't, I don't think they can, I don't know. By the way, you can grab stuff. Wait, what's going on? Oh, email. You can actually grab stuff while you're holding something, but you can't open doors while you're holding something. I don't know why they do that. There's nothing back here, I don't think. Just randomly getting contact energy. Also, I have not bought any weapons. I've mostly just bought power nodes and the like, so.
Isaac, where are you going?
You know what's funny? I usually get to that spot. I've done that multiple times. I think I even did it in my guide too, where I get to that one spot and I don't know where the fucking thing's at. And I completely miss it and think my game is soft lock or hard locked, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. There's no real indicator of it either, really. That's what pisses me off even more. It's like there's just nothing that really gives it away. Like, hey, here you go. Here it is. I don't know. It's just kind of in a weird position. I know it's my fault. I'm not going to say the game is at fault here, really, but because I understand more than anybody that, yes, this was my own doing. I'm well aware of that. I should have been a little bit more observant and not stupid, but... Okay, I gotta fight armored now. Well, more armored, I guess. Yes, please be money, because that's what I need. In terms of inventory stuff, here's my inventory now. So, there you go. Now, technically speaking, I could easily just say fuck the PS3 version right now and go finish Xbox because, I mean, I'm right there, but I can just go finish that in my own time. Just get all the achievements, or get the achievements. I'm so fucking sick of that crap. Dude. Like, I know it's an explosion, I get it, but fucking A. You know, I'm at least what I always think I'm in relatively decent distance from getting hit. Apparently fucking not. Now we're just getting... Yeah, see, like, that's a good distance, right? Also, I like the regular pukers, not the fucking armored ones. Not the harder to kill ones. Those guys are annoying. Even more annoying. Might as well heal up a couple times. You know what? Just for the sake of it... Oh, yeah, that's right. If you use stasis, it actually saves between, like... It gives you, like, 3 pack. Or whatever. So you can't... You have to use all 3 in order to use it up. It's a little annoying, yeah, but... It's fine. But yeah, from now on, we're going to be running this game with Pulse and Plasma Cutter. Pulse Rifle and Plasma Cutter, so... Apologies in advance to those that are going to get bored watching that. I think it's fun. I have a lot of fun doing it, personally speaking, so, yeah. Let's go check let's go check these lockers and go check over there where that guy just died. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a node door. Neat. I might as well try to show him off, you know. I don't really gain much from him, but... It's kind of funny. You go into a node door and then you get... You get a semiconductor. Like, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think enemies are here. Yeah. This one. Fuck him. Ouch, that was a bad idea. But luckily, again, I can survive that hit because my armor is quite good. The problem is, I gotta deal with these fucking asswipes before I can even use the bench. That should be it. I don't hear music anymore, so... They didn't drop anything, I guess. They usually don't. They did earlier, actually. I don't have proof of it, but they did actually earlier. Yeah, so Pulse Rifle is basically almost completely done. I don't know why this one does not have any extra things. I've upgraded all of Plasma, upgraded all of my rig, and I've upgraded, of course, all of my stasis. So at this point, technically speaking, I can start buying those guns again and just start upgrading them for no reason. Or we don't have to buy nodes ever again, stick with what we have, and just save money. Because in all honesty, I mean, if I want to play a little bit more efficiently, that would be the best... God, Christ. That'd be the That'd be the best way of doing it. Money fucking assholes. No, seriously, what the Are they gonna make me... Yeah, I think they're gonna make me run up there first. Shitheads like to do. That's what I thought. Come on. Poke your goofy little head out. There we go. Nah, I missed. Well, I got another hand. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, again, you gotta kind of like make sure you look at them. I hate how they do that. I could never really see. So I'm too focused on what? I'm too focused on aiming in. Like I can never like see them because Isaac's body covers up like half the fucking shot right there. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like Dead Space 2 has, you know, I don't mind its over-the-shoulder camera. I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it's a little bit of a game, John, I guess, but I know. I'm just saying that I physically cannot see past him. He does that shit that my brother does all the time when you're talking to somebody. If like you and my brother are talking to somebody at the same time, he'll just fucking stand directly in front of the person talking. It's like I can't fucking see who I'm talking to, dick. I was gonna say that one should be dead. Looks like. That's fucking horse shit. If I had to guess, I probably hit the cables and just activated the explosion. Just gonna top off my healing here. Okay. Honestly, now that I think about it, node doors could actually become quite useful if I'm not going to buy anything. If I'm not going to buy more nodes. I mean, again, I could always buy nodes to upgrade my stuff, but this is the PS3 version of the game I'm playing on right now. So it's like, I've already done all that. I don't need to do it. There's no achievements to get, nothing. I've already done all of it back before. So, yeah, the one thing I cannot fucking hit for the life of me is these goddamn babies. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Something else I noticed is I think I may be wrong, but I think the 360 version actually loads faster. That could just be me thinking that it does. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no actual idea if it does or not. Fuckheads. Yeah. Spit up all you want, dumb bitch. By the way, I don't think you... Oh my god, I'm still spitted on. Ugh. Hate that crap. I don't think slowing this thing down actually does anything. From what I remember, so... Yeah. Waste of time. Speaking of waste of time, fucking asshole. Just hit me when I'm trying to do shit. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to run and stick to the corners here. Do it that way. Great. I better be the only baby. Nope. Never is. And I think I was gonna say I should have like a ton of pulse bullets. I had 1,000, like 1,100 at one point. I think one of these rooms... Nope. I'm gonna say, I could have sworn that one of these rooms didn't have enemies. I think they all do, actually. This is where I have to go, but there is a guy that I think spawns behind. That's Ripper ammo, don't need that. That's where we came from, so... Don't need to go, you know, don't need to go over there for anything. Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna be more efficient. And I'm just gonna go fucking Doomslayer on these assholes. I'm sick of this shit. I love this game, but I'm sick of fucking getting... my ass wrecked and everything, so... I mentioned, on my Twitter, of course, but... I mentioned that I would like to see a Dead Space 4 where Isaac is essentially just like the fucking Doomslayer of Dead Space. Like, he just gets to a point where he's like, I've had it, I've fucking had it. And just goes fucking ape shit and kills him. Like, we get like some extra cool, thicker armor that lets us live more. And it just becomes like a fucking straight up shooter, not even a survival horror anymore. Because in all fairness, I mean, the game hasn't really been that scary. I mean, okay, I'd lie if I said Dead Space 2 didn't have some. Because like Dead Space 2 does, I think, have a bit more scares going on. A little better scare. Granted, the scares that do happen typically are kind of just like random noise scares. They do that a lot more often in this game, so I guess it does kind of work. They're technically just more so jump scary than anything, but still. I would argue that, yeah, in a way, that, yeah, Dead Space 2 is, technically speaking, more scary. But, Dead Space 3 is not that anymore. Dead Space 3 is like, yeah, I'm just going to be a fucking shooter game. And I think if we're going to continue it, let's just do one more big one, but just make it fucking, you know, insane in terms of... Yeah, I'm getting bullied over here. Not like they can do much. They suck dick anyway. My armor is just good, so... And by the way, yeah, having good stuff and good resources right now is going to be imperative to this fight, because we'll be here for a while. I'm just going to fucking go plasma cutter, because this is not going to work. Even if Pulse Rifle may be fully upgraded, the burn effect of Plasma Cutter, and on top of the fact that it just fucking literally just cuts through shit, is going to help me out tremendously for these next few fights. And look at that! Look at that health and shit. It's insane. I know he's still alive, don't worry. I'll take care of him in a second. Like I said, I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna go fucking Doomslayer. No rest for the wicked. Did I yeah, I picked up... I was going to say, I picked up something else extra that I didn't really need, so... yeah. But yeah, if I don't sound very excited, I mean, having to go through the whole game again kind of wore me down a little bit. I still love it. I mean, you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have fun. I mean, I had a little bit of fun doing it again. I got to kind of speedrun it a little bit, so... It was kind of neat, I guess, but... All in all, I wish I didn't have to do that. Well, I didn't. And then I wish I didn't do it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I wish I would have learned and been, like, a little smarter about, you know, like, oh, yeah, that's a thing. You know, like, okay, I have to go do that, not what I was thinking I had to do. It's not that I lied about the whole thing going wrong or the enemy thing, it's just I didn't know. I completely forgot. And trust me, I'm not lying when I say I play this game a bit here and there. It's just been a little while since I've actually played it. But usually when I play it, I usually go like maybe once, maybe a couple playthroughs just for the hell of it. Depends. But even though if I play a game like this a bit, there's still other games I play technically more, and I remember more fondly. Or not more fondly, that's the... No, I mean, I remember them more so. Like, I can trek through God of War. I mean, I don't know where every single chest is at, but I can trek through God of Wars just fine, except for, like, Ascension and maybe even Ghost of Sparta. Well, for Ghost of Sparta, it's like, okay, I kind of have an idea where I'm supposed to go, so I just kind of do that. Like, Chains, God of War 1, God of War 2, 3, you know... All that up until Ascension is like, I've got this pretty much in the bag. I kind of know what I'm doing. Ascension, I typically, like I said, I sometimes kind of forget pieces here and there. Look, game, I would love to have all that stuff, but I can't. As I'm too fucking busy having to deal with all this crap. By the way, if you get too far in here, brute will spawn. So get ready for that. You're gonna have to fight a brute anyway. I'm just saying that, you know. Pretty sure you gotta do this, right? There he is. There's a cocksucker right now. And even with, like, really good duration, it still takes a while to just get rid of a brute. Or it still doesn't last nearly as long as I wish it did. There you go. One good kill. He's dead. And just in case, I've got plenty of stasis packs. I might as well use them. Boop. There's only just the brute, by the way. You don't have to find anyone else. Yeah, see, I remember some things. It's just that Dead Space 2 kind of works on, like, RE4 logic, where every level is just so dramatically different that I kind of forget what comes to what. There's no... I mean, there is seamless progression, I guess, but I don't know. My dumb brain just doesn't really see it. Oh, there's guys over there. See that? But my dumb brain doesn't really catch on to it as well. Because like, whenever I'm playing RE4, it's kind of the same thing. And that's what I love. I unironically love Shinji Mikami's way of directing stuff. I like his way of doing things. Because Vanquish does the same thing, too. Where, like, every level just kind of just happens. They kind of go into each other. By the way, yes, I do have these extra suits that are technically free. This one's, I think, maybe a little bit cheaper than the one I have now. Well, this is the one I can buy. This is the one I had in my Let's Play. But the ones that are free are the ones that came with, you know, the thing. 25 inventory, 25 armor, and contact beam. I can go ahead and just whip out this one real quick. Just to see what the Arctic gave me again. Because I really wish this game would just fucking tell me in my inventory, but they don't. It's really annoying. I think that's all the limited edition suits anyway, I think. Sorry about that, my stomach is going off. And I know what it sounded like too, don't worry, I know. But it was not what you think it was. Oh, it goes into storage. 25 inventory and 25 armor. Flamethrower receives 10% bonus. And this one gives me... Oh, who cares? I just changed. I don't want to change back. I don't know. Yeah, again, we already have everything. What the fuck am I doing? I want to say this one might actually have less armor, like by 5%, but... It's still a cool suit, though. I mean, to be fair, it kind of is. I do like the Arctic one, though. Which, the Arctic one obviously looks relatively a lot more reminiscent of, like, you know, Dark Souls, or Dead Space 3 because of the Arctic areas. I could just buy ammo, but the problem is, I mean, I don't have the inventory. Alright. Cutscene time.
Oh my god. I felt that.
Pretty fucking insane, too. Look at that low frame rate of the Necromorphs down there, too.
Vengeance is at hand.
I mean, I don't blame him for doing that. I'm just saying that it's funny that when you look down there, like, oh, okay, well. Let me check something real quick. Make sure that everything's what I think it is.
Well, how was it supposed to happen, Tyrant?
It's out of control. Claude, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it.
Alright. Poopy. Yeah, how did Isaac have the time to build all that shit?
But we never expected it.
How's it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
Alrighty. So, if I'm not mistaken, this should be the infamous scene from the game. If you know, you know. And if you're squeamish, you might want to look away. The funny part is, if you're squeamish playing the game, you're kind of fucked. There's no way out of it. You have to do this part.
Just like Straw said. I remember this.
It may be unfortunate, but yeah.
Codes are stored. But how does that threat
And funny enough, even after all these years of seeing it, like, it still kind of hurts a little bit to watch. Not gonna lie. Funny enough, I've seen people react to, I don't want to get too far into this topic, but, because my opinions are weird, but, people seem to freak out more whenever you die to it, rather than the actual winning. And in my opinion, just to kind of go over it a little bit, I think that it's a way better, I think it's way better gore when you actually win. I think that's way more painful than just watching it get stabbed into it. I mean, sure, it probably is, in all technicality, probably more painful watching it fail, like actually having it fail in real life, but in my opinion, I think just watching it happen fucking hurts way more than anything. Yeah, eventually you'll get it kind of lined up. Yeah, even now, like, even just watching it again, it's like, ugh, it hurts my brain. Like, that's pressure going inside of your fucking eyeball. I bet you anything, if God forbid, if my brother ever played this game, because he's kind of squeamish, he's probably gonna, like, fucking call me over and be like, can you do this part? I hate this shit. Alright. I mean, you could just man up and get it over with. It's just a fucking video game at the end of the day, but all it does to me is it just kind of hurts my brain a little bit. It's like, ugh. That, okay, like I said, I don't want to get on the topic too much, but in my opinion, that's what I think gore, when it's, I think that's good gore. I think that's how gore should be. It should be more precise, rather than just this, oh, enemies get, or people get, like, cut in half the whole time. Yeah, I kind of forgot about you, not gonna lie. I forgot he shows up this early, to be honest. Also, goddamn, they do not, the fucking stasis thing just not last. Come on. Then just leave the damn thing, because dumb fuck still here. How does stasis not last anymore? What the fuck's going on? I gotta wait for him to fucking regenerate. God damn it. Well, I'd rather not waste plasma cutter on his stupid ass. Alright, I'll go for the arms. Get your fucking dumb fucking ass over here. Now. Dude, come on! You know what, just fucking stay there then. Like, admittedly, I do kind of feel a bit of pressure trying to get that fucking thing going before he hits me. It's more so aggravation of just him fucking hitting me than anything. Not like scared of him, it's just like, dude, I don't want to fucking deal with you. Alrighty, save station. Enemies cannot appear in save stations. Just kidding, they did in this game. They technically can't in Resident Evil, except for that one time. I think there was, what was it, RE1 or RE2? I always forget, but one of the RE games, one of the classic games, I think enemies can actually appear in the save room. I still think that's a pretty cool idea. Because, like, you're kind of led to believe the entire time, like, oh yeah, save rooms are, well, 100% safe. Like, you can save your game, you can relax. And honestly, I love RE2's save room music, because it kind of gives you that feeling of, like, yeah, you can relax, but there's still the horror outside you got to deal with. It's like, that's cool as fuck. I was gonna say, there's a brute, isn't there? And it's like, no, it's just this guy. Get back a little bit, blow him up. That did nothing. The key trick with this section is you kind of just want to... Oh yeah, we need that body. Yeah, the key trick with this guy is just keep using stasis on his ass. And then this ass wipe just do that. There you go. Nice miss, dumb fuck. The best part about stasis is they glow blue. So I know for a fact who's coming at me. And yeah, if you're like me, you should have enough stasis packs on hand just in case. If not, you can always just go back and grab stasis thingies. If you're doing this no upgrade, then goddamn. I mean, it's still possible to avoid dumbass because you can easily just chop his limbs off and move on. And let him kind of regenerate that way. By the way, yes, the puke does a little damage even if it's like on the ground, but it's not enough to really do too much. And real quick, because of what this chapter is, or these chapters are, I might just consider this one... You're actually fucking with me, aren't you, game? I may just say to hell with it, and... Fuck me. Finish it one go. This will be a one-episode thing, hopefully. That's at least the plan. Yes, I'll heal. That's why. Dumbass is here. Ah! A node. Ah. Money. You know what? Just fucking eat a dick. Actually, here, have this. It's yours anyway. Alright, out we go. Come on, game. I know you're being coy. Also, I'm kind of mad that I could have had this... Yeah, I could have had this done a long time ago, but I'm kind of more pissed off that like I planned on having this done or started going around 2, but I wasted so much time getting to that spot that I couldn't do it. Now it's like 3 o'clock. I was like, fuck me, dude. I don't want to waste my day playing... Again, I like Dead Space 2, but I don't really want to waste my day playing through it right now. Not that it's a bad game, it's just I want to do something else. You know? I could have done Mario Sunshine by now, for God's sakes. Or whatever else I probably would have wanted to do. But here I am. Okay, come on. How fucking long does it take to get him off? I also hate how Isaac just turns away from the enemy when he does that. It's a very specific thing, I know, but it annoys the shit out of me. Because it's like, I want to have an instant, you know, look at the enemy so I can fucking kill him. Now this part is probably definitely one of the technical harder parts of the game. Only by the merit that, like, there's going to be a lot of enemies and you have to deal with a regenerator on your ass. Other than that, it's not that bad. Just, it can be difficult. It can. Yeah, we gotta go fly now. And yes, they fly now. I don't know what the hell that thing's injecting, what the hell that... Might just be fuel, I don't know. Why it needs to keep going back and forth into it, beats the hell out of me. Yeah, kill this guy from afar. Ouch! I don't want them pushing me back into the fire. Yeah, I fucking figured as much. You fucking assholes. Ugh. Poopy. Also, my L3 is just going to shit on this controller. I got a third-party controller thingy. That's just going to complete dog shit right now. Yeah, technically the game wants you to do that. I don't want to do that because I don't care. God damn it. Yeah, you're better off just killing him from afar and just not fucking with him. Like, don't try to get too close. There, I think he's dead. Now the middle one's gonna go. I don't remember if you can stasis that or not. Alright, we've arrived. Now to turn it all off. And now the door can be opened. But yeah, this will be one whole video. This will be the finale. Because we're actually kind of just near the end game anyway. I mean, we are end game. I'm saying like we're near like the very end. We did the eyeball thing. We gotta go fucking deal with dumbass, and then we're gonna go fight Nicole. Well, we still got a little bit of running left, along with Regenerator. But you'll see what I mean. What's this? Secure storage. Cool. At least it's easier to get in storage units like this in this fucking game than it was Doom 3. We're gonna look up fucking codes and shit online. Dicks. Still have not beaten Doom 3 to this day. I know. I have a few copies of it because Doom 3 is like the cheapest thing to ever get your hands on. And yet I just never go through and beat it. Alright, let's sell some shit and buy some shit, I guess. If there was like a $100,000 suit, I'd go with that. But there's not. Now again, like I said, I could always just buy upgrades, you know, and what have you, but... Oh yeah, by the way, you have to buy 2 of these in a pack. It's kind of dumb. Because, no, 25 is the limit. Yeah, 25 is the limit you can carry for each one. Yeah, this is honestly the part that I think is probably going to give most people the most trouble. Including me, so... Get ready. This will be annoying. I mean, you're still better off killing all the enemies because, like... Well, you can. Sorry, I played a lot of God Hand, so my mashing is... Yeah. Are you... God damn, like he just wouldn't fucking die. There's a guy up there. Pretty sure that's a puker. Bro, come on. Pukers can't... They shouldn't be allowed to dodge stuff. And there's our friend. Just drop off a leg, stasis him, and run. Just let him regrow. This stupid ass. Babies on the side, you can just avoid them. Not like it really matters, I mean... Speaking of which, you run in here, Regenerator Man's gonna be venting to come get you. I love having enough damage to kind of knock these fuckers back when they try to hit me. Okay, maybe it's not this room. It might have been a different one I'm thinking of again. Okay, I guess he's only come through here. I could have sworn he did. Fuck these at. God, dude, stop! My fucking lord, they're way more annoying in this game than they are in fucking 1. Like, holy shit. Yeah, you're so fucking cool. Yeah, you guys are gonna kill me. Yeah. I've seen it happen like a million fucking times. Congratulations, you're so good at the game. You guys are nothing. I bought like 10 of these triple health packs. I'm practically goddamn unstoppable. I almost didn't get hit by that. Almost. Fuck them. Yeah, aim for the head for those guys. Just to get rid of their fucking puke shit so they can not slow you down. Oh, for the love of cock. And yes, Plasma Cutter is going to be your best friend here, for sure. No doubt about it. Owie, zowie. I got things to pick up, man. Just so I don't waste too much plasma, because I kind of want it for the boss fight. Here you go. You can have some pulse for once. Lucky day, huh? You get to use some of that I never really do much with anymore, because God damn it, Visceral, you fucking assholes. I know they think they're funny. It is kind of funny, but fuck you. Fuck you still. Dude. One of these things ought to be able to kill you. Again, I mean, at this point, I'm better off just... Like, you could just easily just fuck these guys up here. Fuck them. I've got practically infinite ammo, pretty much. Oh, don't worry. I know I don't, but... Feels like I do. Look at that. I'm back to norm. If you think I'm wasting stuff, look at that. Yeah, we're still good. Also, I don't think the regenerator can come in here either. Yeah, I take back what I said about this game being broken or whatever, or having like a shitty bug glitch. Which I know it's kind of late to talk about that now, and not the most appropriate spot to talk about it in, but yeah, it's... In all fairness to the game, I was kind of being a fucking dipshit, not looking. So... Look, I've never said that I hate the game. I'm not gonna say that I hate it. Well, okay. I may have said I hate it in regard of like, fuck you, I hate you for doing that. I don't think I would say I hate the game outright. You know? I just wonder if there's something over here. Why have this area? If you're gonna give me nothing. Yeah, we don't really kill the regenerator. Weirdly enough, you just kind of fuck off and run away from him. Oh yeah, make sure you you do this well. And don't worry about your health, you'll be fine. Isaac can take a few hits. Luckily there's no quick time event for that, thank God. Such an awkward moment. There we go. Dumbass is done. And that's the first time we ever really got to meet him. Like, yeah, he's kind of taunted us through the game, but that's the first time we really got to meet him.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
Maybe I'm not so caught up with the Dead Space lore, but why does the Marker want him dead? I mean, after all, like, I mean, they can make more with him, because, like, doesn't he make more anyway? I always forget how this works. Oh.
Not if we consume you first.
That's your own fucking dumbass fault, dumbass. So basically what you gotta do here is just shoot Nicole. And then she'll do that. And then you shoot this. There you go. Maybe things will spawn. Yeah, line gun would be probably good here. Flamethrower would be good. Like, there's a lot of good stuff. Watch Nicole, though. Like, watch out for her. And then just stasis these fuckers when they're getting annoying. And do be careful, because I think these guys are still active. Wait, how do you do this with no weapons? I don't think that's even possible, is it? This is why I usually use pulse rifle here. And technically it doesn't matter what gun you're using, as long as you just do damage to her. I'm not sure if, like, damage upgrades... Oh, we're done. Okay, that was fast. She's a lot harder on Zealot, which is funny because I used to really struggle way back in the day on fighting her. On Zealot, I had, like, a hard time because I got to her at one point when I was younger. And then, years later, I don't know what it was, but I came back, did it again, and just did it. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not that bad. There you go. That's the final boss finished. And now Isaac has to cry and whimper like he normally does in this game. A lot of sit-down sections of him being like, fuck, this sucks. And then I think if I remember correctly, Dead Space 3, we gotta take down even more markers or whatever it was. That's kind of funny that that lady that voiced Nicole her last name is Clark.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die? Yeah, well, here's
Yeah,
another
since
one.
we're in the...
Crashing through the roof to get
I mean, we still gotta do one action scene left. No shooty stuff, but... elsewhere.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Alrighty. So just to kind of, I guess, give my final thoughts, because to be fair, we are pretty much at the final part. Dead Space 2 is still a great game. It definitely does a lot better with the puzzle aspect. I feel like there's less of the there's definitely less bullshit in comparison to 1. I still love 1 dear to death, and to be fair, it's so hard to decide whether or not Dead Space 1 or 2 is my favorite of the 2 original games. I don't know, because like every time I play Dead Space 2, it's like, this was fun, this was great. But every time I play Dead Space 1, it's like, yes, I love this, it's nostalgic, I still love it. It's still great. Dead Space 2, I guess you could argue, is a better action game. They have better weapons. Everything just feels better. You know, it's all the... It's funny, I shit on it, but to be fair, the modern quote-unquote controls of it, you know, reload with square, circle of health, triangle stasis, like having your stuff mapped definitely does help a lot. There you go, there's your Dead Space 1 reference. Little fun Easter egg, I guess. Oh. Yeah. But arguably, I would say that I think that this game is a lot better by a long shot. However, Dead Space 1 still has like the classic long form content to it that I kind of like going back to. And yeah, but real quick, just to kind of say it, this is it for Dead Space for now. If you see any Dead Space content in the future, if I decide to do any content in the future, I probably won't be doing Dead Space 3 on co-op because I don't have anybody to really do it with. And second of all, you know, it's online co-op only. It's not even local, so it's like, eh. But if I do Dead Space in the future, Dead Space 3 I could do. If I don't do Dead Space 3 right after, expect Dead Space Remake. I would like to do Dead Space Remake in the near future, but as for now, I don't know. And in terms of any more Let's Plays today, tomorrow, whatever, you know, this was my 3rd Let's Play. I had said, you know, after 3, I kind of want to take a break again. But I am a little bit more willing. I am still a little willing to do something else after, just kind of cover for it. But I'll see. I'll wait today. I'll do some chores today or whatever. You know, kind of get my brain back on track. And fuck me for being an idiot. You know, fuck me for being an idiot. This game's still a good solid 8, 9 out of 10. Whatever you want to call it. 8, 9 out of 10. It's just, it's still damn good. You know, it's still a fun romp. It only took me about, give or take, you know, 5 hours to beat. Something like that. Well, that just, oh, wow, okay, 4 hours to beat. Damn. So, yeah, about 4 hour playthrough. I think 1 was like maybe 6 total. But either way, still a fantastic game. Still classic. Still worth playing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for the next Dead Space game. which I could do 3. You know, I could do it, but I'm kind of leaning toward doing the remake of 1. To be fair, so we'll see. Probably expect remake of 1. Anyway, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for whatever I do. And as always, take care, everybody.